Good afternoon. My name is Prince Olushola Goodluck Adeboye. Wherever you are watching me from or wherever you will be watching from, I greet you and I welcome you to this Access to Justice TV on YouTube. Nigeria is our country. Nigeria is your country. Don't be deceived and do not deceive others. You might be born and raised in a foreign country outside Nigeria, but you still remain Nigerian. Even carrying this dark or black skin, you are not 100% welcome in your comfort zone, wherever you may be at this moment, as Nigeria is getting hot on daily basis. Hence, I will advise that you lend me your ear, your listening ear, and also pass the message to others. Don't be deceived. We are not highly or 100% welcome in another man's land. That is why there is a saying that says, home is home. Now, if we can be truthful to ourselves, we should know that we are the cause of our problem in Nigeria. When I say the youth, and even when you were youth as well, now you are old, you were also part of the problem as a youth in Nigeria. No nation is more powerful than the youth in any country. No leadership is powerful than the youth is in any country. Youth has the power to destroy in less than 24 hours, and youth has the power to build in less than 24 hours as well. Youth has the power to dethrone what soldiers with weapon ammunition cannot do. Youth has the power to overthrow, and youth also have the power to reinstall or to install. The suffering in Nigeria at this moment is just a prelude of what you are yet to see and what you will be seeing in the nearest future. The youth in Nigeria has not suffered enough because they deserve it. The youth in Nigeria are yet to make up their mind to tell the Nigeria and themselves what they really want positively. Do not feel sorry for what is happening in Nigeria. In short, you should wish them more because they are still sleeping. They are not talking in one voice, in one positive voice. That is because they are enjoying the situation. Nigeria is a country whereby the Agberos are happy being Agbero. And when you want to rescue them from wherever they are, you become their enemy. Nigeria is a country whereby the illiterate that wish to be educated, that was unable to be educated due to some circumstances which you try to help, will turn against you because they are happy doing what they are doing. Nigeria is a country whereby the prostitutes in the street of Harlem and Ikeja and other places, even outside Nigeria, and you feel they are suffering, you want to rescue them, you become their enemy. Nigeria is a country that welcomes any situation they find themselves, and if you choose to rescue them, you become their target. So what is happening to us in Nigeria today is not new. It has happened before, even while you were a youth. Now you are old. And none of us or you has ever taken upon themselves and speak in one voice to say enough is enough. In every state, they have every community, local government, state, everywhere, they have youth leader. And this youth leader will never come together to say, let's speak in one voice and pass it to our neighboring country or our neighboring state, so that we as youth leader will come together and speak in one voice. In a situation like this in Nigeria as it is today, if the youth were not enjoying it or they are not happy being in that situation, they should have talked in one voice and they should have been the one to even project somebody and say, even when this person is not ready to lead us in Nigeria, we will go after him, beg him, and project him. Now we are talking about election. Without being told, you should know that this candidate cannot lead us nowhere. The other one cannot take us nowhere. Even maybe among or no one can take us. Hence, we don't need any of this. Or this is the one that can take us. This time is not supposed to be time of tribalism, brother, religion, and whatever, or instant benefit. Despite the fact that we are still witnessing a very horrible condition and situation in Nigeria, people are still following those people. They think it might even lead them to the worst Nigeria. In Nigeria, they ask God for everything and they blame God for everything. They want to sleep and wake up and see a better Nigeria because they prayed last night, they go to churches and mosques. You forgot that God gave you everything you need to work and fight for yourself for a better life. But instead, Nigeria, when you see where they are praying, casting the demon, even praying about the current situation, they will pray and go to bed and sleep, hoping that when they wake up the following morning, they must, not they should, they must have a better Nigeria. This is not how things are being done or run in a civilized country. In a civilized country, you work for it because God has given you all you need to work it out yourself. Today, right now, I'm in the Netherlands, and a few weeks ago, I was seeing all these farmers. Some of them brought out their tractors, they turned their flag upside down. So when I keep on seeing much of this, I felt it's strange. In my thought, I was feeling, oh, maybe they lost their members or maybe one thing. Then the man who has been there before me said, do you know what? I said, no. He said, they are protesting because there are some benefit that farmers are supposed to be getting that they are not getting. So they are protesting. I say, wow, you mean they are protesting from their various houses and government listening to them? And go to their television station, the news were all there. They never kill, they never strike, they never broke the highway or local way, but they speak from their various farm and they were being listened and adjustment was made. In Nigeria, nobody talks with one voice. Even if I come together to organize a meeting, as they are going, they will go to the opposition party and leak the secret. Before you know, police will be everywhere before it gets done. Therefore, I am convinced to say and very sure that Nigeria youths, they are enjoying this program, even though you are not seeing them making it in the program or with the program. They are yet to reject suffering. So who are we to kill ourselves? And when we talk about Nigeria program or Nigeria youth, I'm talking about both those home and abroad. Home and abroad is the sense that people are making money on social media now, but they are being popular, that their page is being recognized worldwide, even being watched by the government, by the leaders. But they will refuse to talk about the situation in Nigeria. By the time you are using your platform to talk about situation, when they go to social media is what they will see, when they go to anywhere is what they will see, they will really know that their time is near or is now. But nobody talk about that. When you monetize your page and you are making money, you do everything humanly possible to make money, not to talk about situation. Nigeria is one of the only country that legalize something that is not benefiting children. If you take, for instance, BB Naija, Big Brothers Naija, the government, if they were talking about the poor leadership in Nigeria, the government would have banned them. But because they so bring, or rather brought all the youth together for them to lose concentration and focus on something that doesn't matter to Nigeria, they are being worshipped even by our leaders. When you watch BB Naija, you will see Coca-Cola, Malta Guinness, Lipton Tea, every companies that are supposed to support the well-being of Nigeria and improve Nigeria that couldn't do that, they are there supporting and showcasing their logo and businesses. Irrelevant things. The ban of Twitter, I don't know if they have disbanded it. Is it not because they try to say something about the government? Somebody? We should wake up and we should stop blaming the government, the leaders. Those leaders, they are so tired, old, and weak. There is no way you will confront them as an entity or the youth of Nigeria that they will not surrender. I am not saying I was a supporter, I'm a supporter of NSAS. Look at what happened in NSAS, not the destruction of it, because a lot happened in NSAS. I'm not in support of the looting and destroying and burning down something. If I thought you want to fix a country, do you have to demolish the country before you rebuild? No. They were stealing, that is not part of NSAS. It was being hijacked. But the first NSAS, the protest, the coverage, the message, the whole nation succumbed until the same leaders, they were the one that introduced their hoodlums to hijack NSAS so that they will have a way of cracking them down. NSAS protests. Because we also saw in that video, some officials' vehicle were dropping all these hoodlums that were breaking this Lagos State public transport to show that enough is enough, that they need to crack down the NSAS protesters. But let's forget about the destruction that comes along after they might have hijacked it. But the real NSAS protest pass a message that touches the world, and the leaders were ready to come down and succumb until they have to think otherwise and reinforce. Is that not a good example enough, even though you may not say it through your protest again, because protest is not really allowed now in Nigeria? Can they have a meeting with one voice? Can they project somebody who has traveled, who has suffered, who is son of nobody? Can they project a young person and let that person sign an agreement that, yes, after 2 years, if you did not do what the youth want or something, relating to what we want to show that you will do better, we are going to impeach you and drop you in 2 years, despite the fact that it's democracy, we will impeach you, and that person will sign. They should be the one to come together with one voice and go to that person and say, hey, Mr. Wole, Mr. Emeka, or Mr. Danjuma, please, we know you are not a politician, but we have seen some of your history, some other things you have done within your reach, and we see that you will be a better person. The youth can project president and vice president, even senators, just to manage the affairs of the country. But whose side? They won't do that. You've never been old. That is why you think old people have strength. If you becomes old, you will know, oh, it's not difficult to chase the old people out. It's just the you that couldn't do it. Old people have no strength, they have no mouth, they don't have anything to withstand the youth. Is the chance, the power, the energy we leave them with that they are managing. Is the hope that the youth gave them. They send you to go and attack, you go. They give you gun, you go. Their children, they are in this country enjoying themselves and still even driving one of the best car in abroad. But now, right now, as it stands now, we are already seeing some PDP, APC talks, they are shooting themselves sporadically. And if you ask me, is Tinubu's son or grandson or relative among those people? No. If you ask me, is Atiku's son or relative, just relative, anything that will make Atiku cry, like for instance, his relative, far relative is among, and they gun that person down, and it will make Atiku cry, it will not be included. Any relative, far distance or whatever extended family relative that will make Tinubu cry, they will never include them in that rally or attack. Also with other politicians. But still, I'm surprised at this moment. We still have people who will come out with gun and be shooting to bring you into power. Ladies and gentlemen, the problem is in Nigeria is not the old leader or leadership. The problem in Nigeria is our lazy youth, one-sided youth, instant benefit youth, selfish youth. You people are crying in Nigeria, you've not seen nothing. The next government will come and make you cry more. If after 4 years, Buhari did not do anything he promised, is he supposed to win again? No. Why did he win? He won because of the youths. Makes him to win again. Why did Goodluck Jonathan lose? He lose because the youth were no longer interested about his leadership. So whatever that is happening to us or Nigeria as a whole today is not new. Rather, we should be expecting the worst to happen. I am not cursing Nigeria. I'm only telling you what you should be expecting. Because except Nigeria get fixed by mistake. These people wish for Nigeria is not to have a better Nigeria. It's not to have exposed Nigeria. Because if we are talking about better Nigeria and exposed Nigeria, freedom of speech Nigeria, through protest, through anything, these people will be exposed. And by the time they are exposed, you will be wise and you will never like to follow or do anything with them again. So believe me, my brothers and sisters, any of these candidates will not make a better Nigeria because they have too much skeleton in their cupboard. That means you will not be given the right to challenge them or to expose them. Hence, we are yet to see a worse Nigeria. All right, my people, if you like it, you can share it. Whether you like it or not, I advise you share it so that some other person will also may also like it, because one man food is another man poison. Good and fine. If you are just seeing us for the first time on YouTube or in YouTube, we are no more as frequent as usual in other social media handles. Hence, we are now on YouTube. So if you go to our Facebook page and you are not seeing much activities, don't bother yourself. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel so that if you like our job, the old job, the new job, and the one we are yet to do, you will be seeing them all here. God bless you and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe and do not forget to share. God bless you. Ima Edet. Please, sir, I need help. Please, sir. I have chat you up on WhatsApp today. Please, sir, answer me, please. Let me seize this opportunity to tell those of you that are still calling my Nigerian number instead of chatting me up on that number. I will not pick, even though I'm Dangote, I will not be picking because if I picked, it's 150 euro just to pick. And if I call, it's 200, no, sorry, Naira, it's 200 Naira if I call. And if I pick, it's 150 Naira. So, hence, there is WhatsApp on it. If you still have my Nigerian number that end with 22, which is, if I may call it in full, 09060291622. Please, that number, just call me or drop message on WhatsApp. Yes, and for those of you who are in abroad and you feel you better call the abroad number, that one also has WhatsApp number. You can put +3168 Let me start again. +3168754116 You can call that one direct, I will pick. And even those of you that are in Nigeria, if you feel like you want to call the abroad number direct, I will pick. It doesn't take nothing from me. Even when I don't have money on it, I can pick. So that is my number. And whenever I'm coming online again, I think I will be adding my details so that you know how and when to reach me. God bless you. And I want to pray for you, the innocent youth in that country, Nigeria, that this is supposed to be the worst transition or election since 1960, but we pray that God will make it the best election. Because why? Is when you have money that you reject money. Now people don't even have money, they don't even know the color of the new currency. When you give them money, they will be forced to take it. Because when somebody say, I'm not eating from my enemy, not when you spend 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month in the cell. If your enemy say, oh, please take this bread so that you won't die, say, okay, thank you. I never know you love me this much. Now, even though na poison day, you will still think it's love. I never know you love me this much. When you make the youth, not only youth this time, the people, the masses to suffer, mostly during this election that is remaining 14 days. And you later give them even 500 Naira in election day or some days to election. Hence, they have not seen even their own money. They are being restricted from seeing and using their money. They will accept it and they will even feel that you have a very kind-hearted mind for supporting them at this hour of the difficult situation. They may go and vote for the wrong person. A youth that were not ready to hijack because of the situation. When you call them, are you happy with the way it is now? They say, no, don't worry, have this, have that. Make sure that person doesn't come in. They will do it successfully. The reason why people don't go against law in foreign countries because they are made to have so many things they need. They almost have everything they need. So you come and call me now in this country, say, please, go and hijack that woman. I will buy you a car. To hell with car. What is important in this country is driver's license. What is car? Or I will give you work. What kind of work can they give me in this country when the work is available for everybody anywhere? There is no son of anybody in foreign world, civilized world. You can't be son of minister or anything. Even everybody, they are equal. So hence, you cannot entice me with money. If even though I don't feel like working, social will be giving me some certain amount of money. So why would I go and commit such crime when there is everything? Now, when they are doing election in a civilized country, you don't even know because you cannot come out to come and put poster and start campaigning. What will you campaign for that? You will give them road, they already have. You give them water, they have. You give them lights, they already have. You give them insurance or hospital or health care that they have. So you don't even know when transition is taking place in this foreign world because they have everything. So Nigeria is because we don't have anything. That's why you still lend your ear to these people to deceive you. But with one voice from the youth, we can make a better Nigeria. So those that still feel if I kill for them, they will remember me. If they did not remember anybody since 1960, so you now think it's your turn that if you kill for them, they will remember you. You will not even smell their office, their gate office. Because they know he who that can kill for me can kill for another person. When you show to politicians that you are a killer, after they have used you to kill, they will abandon you so that you won't also turn around and kill them. When you show to politicians that when they give you money, you can do and undo, they will avoid you after they use you because they know if another person give you money, you will do your work. It's your work. So don't expect them to come and help you because they use you and pay you and you are too dangerous to come closer to them and their family. That is why they can never help you. Instead, they will help an innocent person. You say, me that kill for him, me that burn ballot box. They know if you have the mind to burn all those things and kill, that their life is also in danger. So they avoid you after using you like caterpillar. However, please be safe. Remember, if you kill, God will also give a way for somebody to kill you. Remember, if you destroy, God will also give a way for somebody to destroy you. And remember, if you cause people to tears, God will also make it easy for people to cause you tears. So whatever you sow shall you reap. If you don't mind, don't kill, don't destroy, don't cause tears to anybody, not even an animal. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. If I have any of my private followers here right now, you should come to my page and join me as I interpret your dream and the remedy to the dream, the negative and the positive dream. God bless you and have a wonderful weekend being Saturday. Ima, I'm going right away to check your message, okay? So let us meet there.